Good day everyone! Welcome to Project M Squared. Tara na at sabay-sabay tayong manood at matuto. For this video, we will study the fundamental counting principle. To start this video lesson, let us identify our learning target for this day. At the end of this video lesson, we shall be able to solve word problems involving fundamental counting principle correctly. Let us define what fundamental counting principle is. The fundamental counting principle states that if one event A has n of A possible outcomes and the second independent event has n of B possible outcomes, then there are n of A multiplied by n of B total possible outcomes for the two events to be done together. This extends to definite number of defined independent tasks or events to be done together. So when we have 4 tasks, we will just multiply the possible outcomes of each task. Let us take this scenario for example. Cheryl wants to give a novel and a cookbook to her friend. She has 4 different novels and 3 different cookbooks to choose from. How many different choices can she make? To use fundamental counting principle correctly, you must follow these steps. First, identify the events and the number of outcomes in each event. Secondly, multiply the number of outcomes in each event to find the total number of outcomes doing all the tasks. In our problem, we will identify the events as Event A, which is defined as giving a novel book. Since there are 4 novel books, we represent the number of outcomes of Event A as n of A is equal to 4. We define Event B as giving a cookbook. Since there are 3 cookbooks, we represent n of B, or the number of outcomes of B, is equal to 3. Then, the total possible outcomes or choices of books she can make is n of A times n of B, and that is represented by 4 times 3, that is 12 choices. Therefore, there are a total of 12 choices for Cheryl to give one novel book and a cookbook. To verify our answer, we can use tree diagram to list all the possible choices of books to be given. A tree diagram is simply a way of representing a sequence of events. Tree diagrams are particularly useful in probability since they record all possible outcomes in a clear and uncomplicated manner. We know that we have 2 events to consider. These are selecting one novel book and one cookbook. Suppose the novel books are named as Book C, Book D, Book E, and Book F, while the cookbooks are named as Book G, Book H, and Book I. We write the possible outcomes or element of each set vertically. Then, we will connect these outcomes to form a pair of books to be given. But to avoid overlapping of lines, we will provide the possible outcomes of event B 4 times, and the diagram will look like this. So by connecting the possible outcomes of each event, we can now identify the possible choices Cheryl can make. So we have now the outcomes as CG, CH, CI, DG, DH, BI, EG, EH, EI, FG, FH, and FI. As we can see, there are a total of 12 possible choices of books to be given, which verifies our answer using fundamental counting principle. Let us proceed to example number 2. A fast food restaurant has a meal special. 250 pesos for a drink, sandwich, side item, and dessert. The choices are, for sandwich, they have grilled chicken, all beef patty, veggie burger, and fish fillet. For side, they have regular fries, cheese fries, potato wedges. For dessert, they have chocolate chip cookie or apple pie. For drink, they have Fanta, Dr. Pepper, Coke, Diet Coke, and Sprite. The question is, how many possible ways can you order your meal? By following the step in using fundamental counting principle, we define the events. The events are choosing a sandwich, a side, a dessert, and a drink for you to complete your meal. The number of outcomes or choices in each event are, for N of A, there are total of 4 choices. In event B, there are 3 choices, so N of B is 3. In event C, there are 2 choices, therefore N of C is 2. While in event D, there are a total of 5 choices for drinks, therefore N of D is equal to 5. Then, multiplying the outcomes of each event, the total possible outcomes is 4 times 3 times 2 times 5, and that is equal to 120. Therefore, there are a total of 120 possible orders you can make. Did you get the answer correctly? If so, you are now ready for the quiz. A close friend invited Anna to her birthday party. Anna has 4 new blouses, stripes, with ruffles, long sleeved, and sleeveless, and 5 skirts, which are red, pink, black, blue, white. Assuming that any skirt can be paired with any blouse, in how many ways can Anna select her outfit? You can pause this video, enable for you to answer these at your own pace. Let's now reveal the answer. The answer is 20 possible outfits. For this video, we were able to solve word problems involving fundamental counting principle correctly. Thank you for watching. This is Sir JC reminding you, math is easy when you perceive it positively. See you again in our next video.